What if we told you that 67% of customers prefer messaging with a business over calling them, yet most companies leave thousands of dollars on the table every month because they are not available after 5 p.m.? While your competitors sleep, potential customers are browsing, questioning, and buying from whoever answers first. Today on KB Bluetree, we are showing you exactly how to set up a customer service chatbot that works around the clock and converts browsers into buyers without you lifting a finger. Welcome back to KB Bluetree, where we break down digital business strategies that actually work in the real world. We have helped hundreds of online businesses implement automation systems that have collectively handled over 2 million customer conversations. Here is what makes this different. We are not just teaching you how to set up a bot, we are showing you how to build a complete customer service system that handles inquiries, qualifies leads, and closes sales while you focus on growing your business. By the end of this video, you will have a complete framework for setting up a chatbot that pays for itself within the first month. You will learn the exact conversation flows that convert and the success metrics you should actually be tracking. Problem: picture this. You are a working professional running an online business on the side. You have spent months building your product, perfecting your website, and driving traffic. You finally start getting steady visitors. But here is what happens next. Someone visits your site at 9 p.m. with their credit card ready. They have one simple question about shipping. They look for a way to contact you. They find an email form or a promise that you will respond within 24 hours. And just like that, they are gone. This happens dozens of times every week, and you have no idea because you are either working your day job, sleeping, or spending time with family. The painful part is not just the lost sales. It is that you worked so hard to get that visitor to your site in the first place. You paid for ads, you created content, and all that effort evaporates because you were not available at the exact moment someone was ready to buy. Even worse, when you finally respond 12 hours later, the moment has passed. They have already moved on. Your carefully crafted response lands in an inbox that will never be opened. The traditional answer has been to hire customer service staff, but that creates new problems. You are paying hourly wages for people to sit and wait for sporadic inquiries. Training takes weeks. Coverage requires multiple shifts. Consistency becomes impossible when different people answer the same questions differently. For most online business owners juggling this with a full-time career, hiring a team simply is not realistic yet. But doing nothing means watching potential revenue disappear every single day. So why does this problem exist in 2025 when the technology to solve it has been around for years? The real issue is not the technology itself. Most business owners approach chatbots completely wrong. They either set up something too simple that frustrates customers with robotic responses, or they try to build something so complex that it takes months to implement and still does not work properly. There is also a massive knowledge gap. Business strategy content teaches you how to market and sell, but rarely covers the operational backbone. Technical tutorials show you how to use chatbot platforms, but do not explain the psychology of customer conversations or the business logic behind effective automation. This leaves you stuck in the middle, knowing you need better customer service, but not understanding how to build a system that feels human, converts effectively, and actually saves you time. The breakthrough happens when you realize that an effective chatbot is not about artificial intelligence doing everything. It is about designing a conversation system that handles the predictable 80% perfectly and knows when to bring in a human for the other 20%. Here is what actually works when you stop trying to replace humans entirely and instead focus on extending your availability and qualifying your leads intelligently. Solutions. Let us break down the exact framework we use at KB Bluetree to build chatbots that actually generate revenue. The foundation starts with conversation mapping. Before you touch any technology, document every single question customers ask you. Go through your email, your social media messages, your contact forms. You will discover that roughly 80% of inquiries fall into just 5 to 8 categories. Common questions about shipping, pricing, product features, return policies. When you map these out, you are creating the blueprint for your automated responses. This is about capturing how you naturally answer these questions when you are at your best. The second pillar is intelligent routing. Your chatbot needs a decision tree that determines what gets automated and what needs a human touch. Simple, factual questions get instant automated responses. Complex situations or high-value opportunities get flagged for personal follow-up. Set clear triggers. If someone mentions a price point over a certain amount, that conversation gets elevated. If someone uses words like problem or disappointed, that goes to you immediately. If someone asks a question your bot has not been trained on, it should admit that honestly and offer to connect them with you directly. Here is the part most people miss. Your chatbot should actively qualify leads while helping them. Through natural conversation, it can ask strategic questions that segment your audience. Are they looking for personal or business use? What is their timeline? What is their biggest concern? This information gets captured automatically for follow-up. The third element is conversation personality. Your bot should sound like your brand. Use complete sentences, write naturally like you were talking to a friend who needs help. The fourth component is the response library. Create modular responses that can be mixed and matched based on conversation flow. You have greeting blocks, acknowledgement blocks, feature explanation blocks, pricing blocks, and closing blocks. This lets you build hundreds of conversation variations from just 20 to 30 core responses. Now for the tactical implementation steps. Start with proven chatbot platforms like ManyChat for social media, Tidio for websites, or Chatfuel for Facebook Messenger. These require no coding and offer visual conversation builders. Set up your welcome message to acknowledge the visitor, set expectations, and offer immediate value. Something like, "Thanks for stopping by. We are here to help you find exactly what you need. What brings you here today?" Build your core conversation flows one category at a time. Start with your most asked question. Create the automated response. Test it. Refine it. Then move to the next category. This prevents overwhelm and lets you launch quickly. Integrate your chatbot with your email system so every conversation gets logged. Use tags to categorize conversations by topic, intent, and outcome. Set up notification rules that alert you when high-priority conversations happen. You do not need to monitor constantly, but you should know immediately when a qualified lead appears. Finally, create a weekly review process. Spend 20 minutes every week looking at chatbot conversations. What questions are people asking that you have not addressed? Where are people dropping off? Use this data to continuously refine your system. Success story. Let me share exactly what happened when John, a working professional running an e-commerce store selling custom fitness equipment, implemented this system. Before the chatbot, John was getting about 40 inquiries per week through email. He would respond within 24 hours and was converting roughly 15% of inquiries into sales. That is 6 sales per week. He set up his chatbot following this exact framework over one weekend. He mapped his 12 most common questions, built conversation flows, and set up intelligent routing. Within the first month, the chatbot handled 340 conversations. That is more than double his previous inquiry volume because people engaged when they got instant responses. The automated system successfully resolved 72% of these conversations without any human intervention. The remaining 28% got routed to John pre-qualified. The chatbot had already gathered information about their needs, budget, and timeline. When John followed up, he was continuing a conversation with context. His conversion rate jumped from 15% to 28% because he was no longer missing evening and weekend inquiries. He was capturing the moment of peak interest. Monthly revenue from inquiries went from roughly $1,800 to $11,200. That is a 133% increase without spending an extra dollar on traffic. The chatbot paid for itself in the first week and has been generating an additional $6,400 per month. John now spends about 30 minutes per day on customer service. Instead of being constantly interrupted, the system works while he is at his day job, while he is sleeping, and while he is living his life. Let us recap what we have covered today on KB Bluetree. The problem is not that you need to be available 24 hours a day. The problem is you need a system that extends your availability and captures opportunities when they happen. The solution is building a conversation-based chatbot system that handles the predictable majority of inquiries, qualifies leads intelligently, and routes the right conversations to you at the right time. The framework includes conversation mapping, intelligent routing, personality alignment, modular response libraries, and continuous improvement. Call to action here is your immediate action step. Spend the next 30 minutes going through your customer inquiries from the past 3 months. Document every question you have been asked. You will find patterns immediately. That simple exercise will give you the foundation to build your chatbot system this weekend. If this framework opened your eyes to what is possible with intelligent automation, hit that like button and subscribe to KB Bluetree for more insightful content about building sustainable online businesses. The businesses that win in the next decade will not be the ones working the hardest. They will be the ones who build systems that work while they sleep. We will see you in the next video where we break down the next piece of business automation that is leaving money on the table. Until then, get those conversation maps built and start capturing the opportunities that are already there waiting for you.